So look, one of our eagle-eyed gossip friends told me about this case, and I was like, oh, let me just take a little tiptoe through my Facebook and my YouTube and my everything and see what I can find out about it, right? Amber Sprandlin, down there in Kentucky, some little small town in Kentucky. So look, here's the thing. Amber got stabbed like 11 times in her face, neck, and head, and she survived. She calls 911, right? Hey, 911, this situation is bad. Y'all need to come. And they were like, oh, okay, we're on the way. Only nobody ever showed up. Small town friends, y'all not safe. I'm just saying. First of all, y'all have a lot of guns. If she's in Kentucky, not to victim blame, because she was definitely a victim blame. She was definitely a victim. Nobody deserves to get stabbed in the head like 9, 10, 11, however many times. Don't y'all all have guns? Couldn't she just pull out her bra gun? I'm just saying. As far as I understand it, y'all have guns in like every crack and crevice. There's some like sneaky places to hide them that seem questionable to me, but okay, do what you got to do. I don't understand why she didn't pull out her butt crack gun or her bra gun or her armpit gun or her shoe gun. Y'all got guns everywhere. How people get stabbed up like this? This call should have gone like this. Dear officer, hello, 911. This person was wielding a knife in my general direction, and I shot them 11 times. Do guns hold 11 bullets? Unclear. But like, I shot them 11 times. Y'all gonna need to come and pick him up, because child, he making a mess on my rug. And you know, I just got this rug. You know, Walmart has a sale, right? So anyway, that's how that should have gone down. But instead, this teensy little town was like, oh, a call came through. Do you take it or do you take it? Well, I'm gonna go to lunch and then I'm gonna figure it out later. Poor Amber is dead. Amber, that's her name, right? Yeah. Poor Amber is dead because she lived in a small town. Look, live in a mid-sized town. I'm not saying you have to live in like the big congested city. I'm saying live in a medium-sized town, and then it's like not a lot going on, but there are good city systems in place. And so you're like, hello, 911, and then they pull up at your door. And you're like, oh, no, I was just calling to tell you that I think that you should change your number to 999, like whatever. Listen. I live in a lovely, lovely little suburban town, right? Kind of small. Not as small as you would think, but still pretty small, but like a stone's throw, a literal stone's throw from New York City. So if anything happens, the cops are here immediately. It's also a teensy bit annoying, but if that Verizon lady knocks on my door, I'm like, nah, boo-boo, you can't do door-to-door around here. And she's like, what? I just want to know if you would like this new Verizon package. And I dial 91, and then they pull up out front. And she's like, oh, I was just leaving. Child, I have seen everybody in this neighborhood is a Karen. Like, I have a sister named Karen, and she is a delight, much like me. But not all Karens are terrible, but some Karens are. And in this day and age, the name Karen has gotten a bad name. But my little suburban neighbors, don't grow your grass too long. Don't paint your house a funky color. Don't come doing door-to-door nothing, because they're like, oh, no. What you're not going to do is disturb my peace. Most of these people are from New York City, so they don't want to know you anyway. Now, you live in your house a long time. Your neighbors going to get to know you. They're going to call and say, hi, hey, girl, how you doing? But then they going to go back in their house and mind their doggone business the way the Lord intended, right? So live in a medium-sized town. Y'all out there in the country with your bra guns getting stabbed up anyway, not locking your door. Y'all not safe. I'm just telling you right now, y'all not safe. I'm originally from Indiana. You know what they grow in Indiana? Corn and serial killers. I'm telling you right now, these people are like, I want to be out here away from people. And all I hear is, I want to be out here so when I scream, nobody can hear me. And I'm going to have this handy dandy bra gun. And when they come to break in my house and do whatever, in your mind, you're like, I'm going to shoot them. But what really happens is they stab you 11 times in the head. Also, who stabbed this girl 11 times? That sounds personal. That sounds super. Listen, if somebody's just coming in to rob the house, they're going to come in. They might stab you once. Stabbing is up close and personal. I would throw a knife at somebody and run, something like that. But stabation, they knew her. They had an argument about something. I don't know what they was arguing about. I was not there. I have no facts. We a fact-free zone. I'm just telling you what I think. Somebody came to her house. Maybe it was a friend. Maybe it was a lover. Does she have kids? Because some kids can break bad. Now, Lord Jesus, I hope none of mine do. But some kids can break bad and go all the way to the left, or they have some mental disorder, whatever. I don't know. They're not taking their pills. I don't know what happens. But that sounds like a family murder. The other thing the police said was like, oh, yeah. They said, we have a suspect. Now, the police are notoriously understated as it relates to these things. We have a suspect, to me, meaning we know who did this. We just don't have all of our ducks in a row to prove it. She just died in like June. They already have a good suspect. Listen, if there was not the all-purpose minority in the community, because I'm not in favor of that. Don't just be saying, oh, there's a Hispanic guy who lived 10 miles from here, so obviously he did. Nope. What you're not gonna do is pull in the all-purpose minority. But 11 times in the head and in the neck. Oh, you knew that person. That was super personal. You don't have to do all that to rob somebody. That's way overkill. P.S. You didn't even kill her because she called 911 and they got the tapes. She on the phone like, is somebody coming? Help, because this hurts a real lot. And his name is Joe Blow. And the reason he was here was, listen, let me call 911 because I have an emergency, especially like a shootation, a stabation, something like that. I don't know what's going to happen. Now, because of where I live, I trust and believe the police will be here probably before I finish my first sentence. But in case they don't, this is going to be my 911 call. Hey, 911, this is Kathy. A guy broke into my house and his name was John Smith and here's his social security number because you know I would talk the man to death. I'd be like, hey, where'd you grow up? What's your mom and them do? Oh, where'd you get those very unusual looking shoes with the weird pattern on the bottom? Police? I'm going to tell everything. I'm going to tell every last thing. These are just life-saving methods. I'm giving you tips and tricks that may someday save your life, especially if you live in a small town. The first thing you should say is, get the police to my house. Here's the dude who did it, just in case. And when it goes to court, that's an excited utterance because you're not going to lie about who did it. If you think that these are your last words, that counts as an excited utterance. And so when they get to court, they play the 911 call. I'm just saying. Or text it because you know they're going to get your phone, right? They're going to get your phone. All they had to do was look on this lady's phone. Who was the last person she texted? Who was the last person she talked to? What was the nature of that communication? What is her history of the communication with that person? Listen, I solved this case and I don't know nothing about it. I could be a detective. Detective gossip, rumor, and innuendo. But here's the thing though. All these facts and figures and DNA, I don't care. I don't care. I don't have a passion for that part of it. What I do have a passion for is all of Amber's personal business. Amber girl, who was you sleeping with? I'm just saying, not that it's any of my business, but you're not here. Can you send me a sign? One of my colleagues the other day said she didn't believe in psychics. And I was like, okay, I don't believe in psychics either, except for when I do. But I was like, maybe I should be a psychic. That way, I could know all of people's personal business without having to ask them. I could just look at them real hard and be like, so you're sleeping with your boss? Really? Oh, and it hangs to the left? Oh, and really one of his eyes is glass? I had no idea. It's such a good glass eye. These are the things that I really, really deeply from the bottom of my heart care about. Yesterday, somebody said at work, we should go to this whatever event because Derek Jeter is there. Derek Jeter? I think that was the man's name. And I said, who is Derek Jeter? And they were like, you're kidding, right? You don't know Derek Jeter? And I was like, is he a lawyer? How would I know Derek Jeter? I have no idea. And then they said something about the Yankees or the Mets or some other sports team. Does New Jersey have a baseball team? I don't know. They was talking some sports ball. I didn't know what they was talking about. And they were like, how do you not know Derek Jeter? I was like, why would I know him? And they were like, because he was on whatever sports ball thing. And I was like, okay, well, good for him. What they got to do with me? And then they were like, well, do you know? And they started naming all these other people that were famous, like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. And I knew them all by their scandals. I know A-Rod dated J-Lo. I know Kobe Bryant slept with that girl, that 19-year-old girl at the hotel. And then they went to take DNA to see if she was assaulted. And it turned out there was a bunch of other DNA up in her. And they were like, she may have been assaulted, but she was just passing it out. So no, that case is not going to go nowhere. And then when he went public to apologize, his wife had on a big, giant canary diamond ring. I know all about that. I know about sports. I know lots of things about sports. Assuming that the sports person was involved in some sort of scandal or their spouse was. Because I know that Victoria Beckham was married to David Beckham, who plays some sort of ball, and he has a high-pitched voice, but she's very thin and bitchy, and she has a clothing line. I know sports. I just don't know sports the way other people know sports. I know William Refrigerator Perry. Is he still alive? He played football. He played some sport when I was in high school. And he was a big dude who looked like a refrigerator because I was like, why are we naming him after an appliance? Anyway, I have gone far afield as I am wont to do. I'm just saying, small town people, watch out. Also, I don't know that much about sports. Also, in addition to calling 911 and giving all of the information, including what your injury is, where you are, make sure you say who did it, especially if you live in a small town. Also, y'all might need more bra guns. I'm just saying. I'm not pro-gun unless you need them. Like, I'm not pro-divorce. I don't believe in divorce at all unless you need one. I don't believe in homicide unless you need it. I'm just saying. I'm a practical girl. Okay, what I need to do is go get my behind a shower and start to log on to work because, I need to, all of this living indoors and eating on a regular basis, heat, light, Wi-Fi. These are some habits that we have grown addicted to. And so to make all of that happen, we gonna need some cash. So I'm gonna go get some. In the meantime, like this video. You know what? People on YouTube are always like and subscribe. And I was like, yeah, I liked the video yesterday, so I'm good. Turns out you have to like each one. Who knew? This is news to me. So in case you didn't know, I'm just letting you know. For each video, like as soon as you log on, just click like. And then at the end, if you're like, oh, this heifer, then you can click unlike. But if you start with the like, then that puts you ahead of the game. And subscribe just lets you know when I go on here to rant and rave about something ridiculous. So you want to be a part of this, just me and you sitting here early in the morning, having a little kiki about all the latest goings on. Okay, I'm going to go get my behind ready to log on for work, and I will talk to you later. Bye.